welcome to Live Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
And I'm Mike, and we are back. We have more daily conversations for you guys today, like we did the last couple of days. And like the last couple of days, we're still talking about smartphones, buying phones, getting service for your phones, and all sorts of good things like that. So day one, we were buying a phone, right, along with Theo, and that seemed to go well. He got the phone he wanted in the color he wanted, and he seemed to be very happy. And then day two, we were with Ava.
That's right. And then she wanted to look for a phone plan, right? She doesn't want to pay too much. She didn't need unlimited data. So the clerk actually offered something that was suitable for Ava. But today, we're going to be talking about buying cell phone accessories and actually fixing your phone, sending it into repair.
Okay, because if you have a phone and you have a service plan, well, that's enough to use the phone to search for things, to shop on the internet, to watch videos, send email, whatever. But a lot of people use their phones a lot. And for many people, a phone, it can also kind of be a bit of a fashion thing, right?
Yes.
You want to have your phone, have it look cool, have little things on it that maybe make it work better or keep it safe, but also are just kind of cool. You know, people like phones with colors. They attach little things to the phones just to kind of decorate it. And also it's good because all these phones look the same.
That's
so
true.
if you're out for lunch with your friends and everyone's phone is on the table, which one's mine? You can have them have colors and different things. And we call all of those extra things you buy to put on your phone to make it better or more personal or safer, we call those things accessories.
So do you have any cell phone accessories? I'm guessing no.
Me?
Do you?
I have one of those rubber cases in case I drop it on the ground, because I do that occasionally. I'm pretty careful with my phone.
But everyone drops their phone every once in a while.
It slides off a table or I let go of it or something. But that's about the only one that I have these days.
Okay, well, I don't really have a lot of cell phone accessories either.
Okay.
But I just have a phone case and then where I put it in and then I can kind of put my phone and then wear it like a purse.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because you want to sometimes go somewhere and they'll be like, oh no, I forgot my phone. But if you're using it as a purse, then you will never forget it.
That's true. And men, gentlemen, we often have shorts, pants with pockets, whereas ladies with skirts and things, you don't always have convenient big pockets for these giant phones.
That's right.
So that's a really good idea. A good example of another accessory that can just make your life and using your phone safer and more convenient. So let's do that. Let's go and buy some fun phone accessories with our friend Ava. She's back, so let's see what she's looking for. Ava is looking at phone accessories.
I just bought a new phone and I want to buy a privacy screen protector and a phone grip.
We have a few different brands of privacy screen protectors, but most customers choose this one. For phone grips, we also have options in various colors and styles.
I'm looking for something simple but still unique.
This brand is a good choice. It's durable and has a strong grip. It can act as a desk stand too.
Can you help me put on the screen protector too?
Of course, I'll make sure there are no air bubbles underneath.
All right, so yes, the title of dialogue number 3 that we're looking at first today, buying cell phone accessories. So let's see what we're buying.
Okay, so in our dialogue today, we have our character, Ava. Ava is looking at phone accessories. Oh, I wonder what she is going to buy. So this is the dialogue between Ava and the clerk.
Okay, so accessories, yeah, these are just extra things. For our body, for clothing and fashion, accessories accessories would be things like jewelry, belts, shoes, hats, bags, stuff like that for your car. An accessory might be, something that hangs from the mirror or something that you use just to make your car a little better for you or more useful or something. So that's why we use this word, extra things for some main machine or main thing you're doing. Ava says, I just bought a new phone and I want to buy a privacy screen protector and a phone grip. Wow, she's looking for 2 accessories here. One of them is the privacy screen protector and a phone grip. I have to say I have neither of these. Maybe I'll want to buy one after I find out about them.
Okay, so now the clerk says we have a few different brands of privacy screen protectors, but most customers choose this one. Okay, so let's explain privacy screen protectors a little bit because some of you might not know what it is. Sometimes when you're just kind of scrolling on your phone and you don't want other people to see what is on your screen, so you might want to get the privacy screen protectors. So only you can see the screen. People who are beside you or a little bit far away from you, it would just appear black or very dark. They don't get to see what is on your screen.
Yeah, now for most people this might not be important, but if you're a business person, if you're writing emails with lots of special secret information, or you just don't like people looking at what you're doing, that might be useful. And a phone grip, well, to grip is to hold on to something, right? You grip the phone in your hand when you're talking into it, for example, or you should grip it tightly because if it slips, it will fall and break. So I imagine this grip will be really useful if you're walking, if your hands are wet for some reason. It'll just help you hold on to the phone more easily and more safely.
That's right. So I think these are the things that Ava is looking for. And so the clerk says for phone grips, we also have options in various colors and styles. Just like we said, we have different accessories. You want your phone to look glamorous, look beautiful. So of course, these things are going to come in different colors and styles. We're also looking at this word here, option, and that is a noun. So option means something that you can choose. It's kind of like having a few different choices and you get to pick the one that you like the best. Maybe you want to pick your favorite color, you want to pick your favorite style. An example sentence would be, that shirt comes in 2 color options, blue and gray. And you can choose what you like the best. How about let's go to Hanny first and we will be right back.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 今天要继续来看手机行的实用英语对话。Ava 刚买了新手机，她想要买防窥萤幕保护贴，还有一个手机握把。店员就提到手机握把，它们有各种颜色和款式可以选。好，单字 option 这个名词就表示可选择的事物或是选项。那在选择手机配件时，我们当然会想要让手机变好看咯。Karen 老师有用到一个形容词是 glamorous 就可以形容迷人的、富有魅力的或是令人向往的。老师还用到 scroll 这个动词 scroll， 那这个动词表示滚动、滑动，像是滑动这个网站的页面啊，或是文件等等。那我们接回到课文中。
Okay, we are back. So Ava has a few options for phone grips. And remember, she's also looking for a privacy screen protector. So back to our dialogue, Ava says, I'm looking for something simple, but still unique. So she wants something kind of normal, simple, nothing too fancy or complicated. She doesn't need the latest, coolest thing, but she still does want something unique. Maybe a color that most people don't buy, something that will just make her phone or using her phone, make it a little more special.
That's right. So she will be able to tell that it is her phone from far away.
True.
And now the clerk says, this brand is a good choice. It's durable and has a strong grip. It can act as a desk stand too. So they're talking about the phone grip here. It's durable. Durable just means that it doesn't break very easily. It can last maybe for a very long time. And it has a strong grip. So you can hold it It doesn't slip off out of your hand very easily. It can also act as a desk stand too. So some of these phone grips, you can maybe put it on the table, on the desk, and then you can just let it stand. So when you're watching a video or reading some news, it can act as a desk stand too.
Very useful. And of course, a lot of people use their phones a lot during the day. So having something that is so useful with so many options would be great, especially if it's durable. And that adjective durable, as Karen explained, just means it's tough, it's well made, it will last a long time. When we buy shoes, we want to buy shoes that are durable, right? You don't want to buy shoes every 3 months or every 6 months because they start to fall apart. You want to buy something durable. Now, not everything has to be durable. If you're buying a wine glass or something, you're not going to be banging your wine glass against a wall. Glass things are not very durable, but plastic things, that's why it's so popular, often are. And of course, things we use a lot, a bicycle, a car, your shoes, your phone, your bag. You want these things to last a long time, to not break, to not fall apart, to be tough and well made so they give you lots of good use. For example, this backpack is made of durable material. Glass backpacks are not very popular.
Because they can break easily,
yes,
right?
Or one's made of paper as well. All right, back to Ava. So she says, can you help me put on the screen protector too? Ooh, that's a really good thing to ask. The screen protector is often like a thin sheet of plastic. You have to get it just right. You don't want to have it kind of crooked or off. You can do this at home, of course, but you know, it's good if you can get someone at the store to help you. They probably know how to do it much better than you do because you want it done right the first time.
Exactly. I have never done it myself, so I wouldn't know how to do it. But now the clerk is being very helpful, so she says, of course, I'll make sure there are no air bubbles underneath, because if you don't know how to put on the screen protector, you try to do it yourself, sometimes then you might have some air bubbles and that's gonna bother you when you are looking at your phone.
Yes, it can be a little frustrating. All right, let's go over to Henny one more time.
Ava 想要找简单又不失独特的手机握把，店员就推荐一款耐用、吸附力强，而且还可以当桌面支架使用的。那接着 Ava 也想要请店员帮她贴萤幕保护贴，可能是怕自己贴歪啊贴不好。那么 Mike 老师是有用到一个形容词叫 crooked，C-R-O-O-K-E-D， 它可以形容歪的、不直的或是弯曲的。那么单字 durable， 它可以形容耐用的、持久的。那我们接着回到课文中。
And now we are back. So again, I feel the clerk is very, very helpful. So whatever Ava was looking for, you know, her accessories, the phone grip, and the privacy screen protector, and the clerk was able to help her.
Yeah, that was really, really good. And hopefully she will have lots of good use from her phone and all the accessories she bought. All right, now it's time to go to the second part of our dialogue, our second dialogue for today. Let's read through that, watch it, and we'll be back. Theo brings his phone to the phone store.
Hi, I cracked my phone screen. Now it isn't working properly.
Let me take a look. We need to replace the whole front panel. It's quite damaged.
How much would that cost?
$100. We can have it done in about 2 hours.
Will I lose any of my data?
No, the repair won't usually affect your data, but we always recommend backing up your phone just in case.
Do you offer a warranty on the repair?
Yes, we offer a 90-day warranty on all screen repairs.
Okay, sounds good.
Great! Before I get started, can you fill out this form?
Welcome back, everyone. So right now we're going to be looking at a new dialogue, and it's called cell phone repair. So repair means to fix. And in our dialogue, Theo, who bought the new phone, brings his phone to the phone store. Oh no, it's broken already?
Oh, let's imagine that this is like 5 years later.
Okay.
Or maybe as we read it, we'll find out Theo did something not very smart with his phone. I brought my new phone home and then I dropped it in the toilet when I was reading the news or something. So let's check it out. Theo begins our dialogue by saying, "Hi, I cracked my phone screen." Well, that could happen the next day.
That's true.
After you buy your phone.
Dropping it on the floor.
He probably dropped it on the phone or banged it into something hard or something. And the screen, the part that you look at, has a big broken line, a big crack in the middle of it. Sometimes that just makes it hard to see things, but with him, I guess it's a pretty bad crack. Now he says it isn't working properly. When you have something hard and you hit it against something, if it's not really tough, you might get a line in it where it breaks. That line is called a crack. Okay, it could actually break on that point, on that crack, but if it doesn't and you just have a little line there, it means it's cracked and it's not going to be very strong. It's probably going to break much more quickly. You could crack your glasses or, windows or something. If you're washing the dishes and your hands are slippery and you drop a plate, it might break or it might just get one of these lines in it, these cracks. Often you can put some glue there or fix it, but it's never going to be quite as good as before it got cracked. We also use that word to talk about the line. There's a crack because I cracked my phone. All right, Juliet says cracked the plastic lid when she tried to open it.
Well, and now the clerk says, let me take a look. Okay, let me take a look at the crack and see if we can fix it. So the clerk says we need to replace the whole front panel. It's quite damaged. Okay, well, actually, I had cracks on my phone as well, so I know how, Theo would feel like. Okay, so it's quite damaged. That means it's probably really hard to fix it. We need a new one. We need to replace the whole front panel. Okay. So panel, that is a noun. So in a smartphone, the screen refers to the visual display that shows images and text, while the touch panel is the component that detects touch input, allowing the user interaction. Basically, you have to change and replace the whole thing. An example sentence would be, Oliver pressed the button on the control panel to start the machine.
Okay, so it looks like this is not a small repair job, but quite a big one, replacing a whole part in the phone. So Theo asks the next logical and good question, how much would that cost? Let's talk dollars here.
And now the clerk says $100. And I don't think we're talking about NT. No. I think we're probably talking about 100 US dollars.
Yeah. So that's like 3,000, around 3,000 NT dollars. So not cheap, but still cheaper than buying a whole new phone.
Yeah, right, but a little expensive.
Yeah, no fun.
And the clerk says we can have it done in about 2 hours. Okay, I guess that's good news. If you were to replace the whole front panel, it takes about 2 hours. So you grab something to drink, go grab something to eat, come back, and it will be done.
You're right. You can go out, grab lunch, and then it should be A-OK after he pays the money. All right, let's go over and see Hanny right now.
第4段对话里 Theo 的手机萤幕摔裂了，那店员帮他看一看之后说，这个受损蛮严重的，要更换整块前面板，要$100，那2小时左右可以修好。好，单字 crack 当动词可以表达使破裂、裂开或是使断裂，它也可以当名词来表达裂缝、缝隙或是缺口。那么 panel 当名词表示面板或者是铅板。那么 Karen 老师在解释这个触控面板时有提到零件，还有提到使用者互动。我们学一下 component 这个字可以指零件或是指组成部分、成分、要素，还有 interaction 这个字可以表达互动交流。那我们接着回到课文中。
All right, so we're back. So Theo's gotten the good news, bad news situation. His phone can be fixed. Good news, but it's going to cost quite a lot of money. Bad news, but it won't take long. Okay news. So he says, will I lose any of my data? Ooh, that's a good question. Is any of the information or data in the phone going to have to be changed? If they're changing the brain of the phone, the memory, that could be a problem. But with the screen, I hope not.
That's right. So luckily, now the clerk says no. The repair won't usually affect your data, but we always recommend backing up your phone just in case because we never know what might happen. So backing up your phone, meaning to save all that information, all your data, maybe on your laptop, on your computer. So just in case, if they lose it, you can still have your data.
So then he says, do you offer a warranty on the repair? A warranty is kind of like a guarantee. This is sort of a promise from the company that what we did for you is good for a certain period of time. Often when you buy a phone, if anything goes wrong with the phone in the first year, as long as it's not your fault, like I dropped my phone in the swimming pool, get me a new one, they would say no. I bought my phone and after a month the battery stopped working. I didn't do anything. If there's a warranty or a guarantee, they'll say, oh really, that's our fault. Here's a new phone, no charge, no money.
That's right. So now the clerk says, yes, we offer a 90-day warranty on all screen repairs. Okay, actually, that's not bad. A 90-day warranty. So it's about 3 months. So within the 3 months, if you have any problems with the, repairs, something goes wrong, if it's not your fault, just bring it back and then maybe we can help you fix it for free.
Okay, Theo says, okay, sounds good. So he's happy with this. He'd rather it didn't happen. He doesn't want to spend the money, but it could be worse, so he seems pretty happy.
That's right. And now the clerk says, great. Before I get started, can you fill out this form? Because before, you start fixing the phone, sometimes you have to fill out some information, maybe who you are, your address, your phone number, all those things, the details they need to know. So once they get it repaired or they get it fixed, they know who to give it to.
There you go. They'll also write down all the work that they do, and that will be part of the warranty to make sure it all works in the end. All right, thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to go to Hanny one more time, and then we'll be back to say toodaloo.
Theo 想要确认他手机里的资料会不会不见，店员说这种维修呢，通常是不会影响到资料啦，不过还是建议手机先备份，以防万一。那么 Theo 也问到保护的部分，店员说他们所有萤幕维修都有90天保护。好，补充一下文中的 back up something 可以表达给什么备份 ，just in case 就是以防万一。那我们接回课文中。
And now we are back. So from our dialogue today, we know that Theo actually got a lot of help from the clerk, right?
He did, yes.
And then the clerk was really helpful, and then he had the problem with the screen. But now I think all the problems will be gone after the phone is fixed.
And hopefully he will be more careful with his phone in the future and not go skateboarding with it in his pocket or whatever he did to crack the screen. Take care of yourselves and your expensive smartphones. It'll save you a lot of trouble. And we'll see you back here very soon. Bye-bye, guys.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Ava is looking at phone accessories.
I just bought a new phone and I want to buy a privacy screen protector and a phone grip.
We have a few different brands of privacy screen protectors, but most customers choose this one. For phone grips, we also have options in various colors and styles.
I'm looking for something simple but still unique.
This brand is a good choice. It's durable and has a strong grip. It can act as a desk stand too.
Can you help me put on the screen protector too?
Of course, I'll make sure there are no air bubbles underneath.
Theo brings his phone to the phone store.
Hi, I cracked my phone screen. Now it isn't working properly.
Let me take a look. We need to replace the whole front panel. It's quite damaged.
How much would that cost?
$100. We can have it done in about 2 hours.
Will I lose any of my data?
No, the repair won't usually affect your data, but we always recommend backing up your phone just in case.
Do you offer a warranty on the repair?
Yes, we offer a 90-day warranty on all screen repairs.
Okay, sounds good.
Great! Before I get started, can you fill out this form?
「最后来复习今天课文里的单字。Option 名词表示可选择的事物、选项 ，durable 是形容耐用的、持久的 ，crack 动词它表示使破裂、裂开、使断裂 ，panel 名词它表示面板或者是铅板。好，那以上是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
Banyan trees are big trees that grow in many places in Taiwan. They have wide branches and many roots that hang down like ropes. These roots grow into the ground and help support the tree. You can find these trees at the location we are visiting today, Fongjia University. Fongjia University's main campus is in Taichung, next to Fongjia Night Market. Visitors first see Banyan Boulevard. Its greenery and peace completely separate the campus from the busy shopping area outside. Several stone chairs under the banyan trees provide a place to rest and enjoy the peace of the campus. Here, friends can chat or enjoy the university's cultural activities during summer. A cute squirrel may sometimes run by. The History House is the oldest building on campus. It is now the university's historical showroom and helps teachers and students understand the history of Fongjia University. 学思 Learning Thinking Lake is near the History House. It was named after a verse from the Analects of Confucius. Learning without thinking leads to confusion. Thinking without learning ends in danger. The university's natural elements provide a beautiful environment for its teachers and students. Fongjia University offers a very comfortable environment for students and teachers alike. It is a highly ranked university for its academics, and being close to the popular Fongjia Night Market is definitely a plus.